It's, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I'm losing track of days. It's Wednesday, I believe the 2nd. Yep, the 2nd of November. Oh, let's put you where you can see me. Gosh, that sun's moved around already. It's 9:30 in the morning. Well, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, but look where that sun position is. Whoa, it's over there. Normally, during the summer, it's been over here. Up there, but look, it's moved all the way around there. It's now there, and it'll probably be setting somewhere about there. As you see, it's a beautiful sunny morning again in November. The temperature's under 10 degrees. It feels a bit less in the wind in the shade, but out here in the sun it's gorgeous. Job through the day. I'm going to start digging out this bit, this last section here. I probably won't finish it. There's quite a bit of earth there. Somebody else said I should leave it because it's protecting the roots of the tree, but as you see, it's just a massive waste that people have dumped down here. There's concrete, there's ash, there's stones, there's barbed wire, and obviously there's ivy. I mean, it's not natural because that ivy has obviously grown out of there for years and years and years, so it needs to come out. Other than that, I've done some cuttings of some more heathers. I did pick up a couple of little plants from, look at these little, I don't know what they are, probably leeks. Volunteers from the previous tenant. I did pick up a couple of plants. One's a blackberry, thornless blackberry, and the other is a jasmine. The blackberry I'll put with the other fruit plants in the fruit plant section. Focus, focus! Thank you. In the fruit plant section up there, and the sorry about all the road traffic noise. Occupational hazard for me, unfortunately. And the other I'm going to plant against that. Walking on the new grass, against that pillar, so it grows up here. I'll try to direct it up here, maybe one along the bottom. Just give it a little bit of look. And then in the new year, I'll be cutting all this back. I might do it before. I don't know. Don't want to rustle, but there might be frogs and things living under there. Hip hooray. Might be some under that one as well. We definitely know one was inhabiting here, whether he or she is still there. Actually, are they hermaphrodites? Is that the word? No sex? I can't remember. Yeah, I need to clear out the leaves from where I'm trying to grow grass on these steps. It keeps filling up with leaves and I'm a bit worried it's going to not grow, but everything else seems to be coming up wonderfully. Beautiful, as you see. Really pleased with that. I mean, considering what this looked like 2 months ago, I'm really pleased with the way it's looking. Really pleased. Right, and the allotment's doing well. Now, I did actually bring down a pack of peas that had been germinating. I've got one. This was a tray, and as you see, I filled in all the gaps. This was one tray. I've got another tray, and then when I've seen where these ones are coming up, see, for instance, there's a little, there's a little gap here. Might be a gap over there, and so on and so forth. I'll fill in some more, and then the rest can go around the outside to fill it up. Obviously, it's not going to look like that, but they're flowering. The silly sausages. You can't grow beans at this time of year. Just oh, having said that, someone has decided to come and feed off them. Maybe I should leave the flowers in, but I don't want them putting energy into flowers and beans. I want them to put energy into roots and stuff, so that I can look, oh, there's so many, get nice root balls. But that's an amazing, considering that was like 50p's worth of peas out of Morrison's dried Marifat peas. I think it's amazing. Right, yeah, I've got a tray of field beans going as well. So I need to fill in some of these gaps where there's they've not taken or germinated, or rodents have pinched them, especially at this end. I was thinking of here, I'll level that off. Here I might actually leave the beans to to flower and produce beans next year up here. The rest I'll take out and I'll put in more broad beans. This is going to be legumes, and then there'll be like runner beans and French beans and stuff all over the place, teepees and things. Yeah, alright, that'll be it for now. I'm going to go and do some digging and get on with the world. I'll see you soon. It's a very gloomy Thursday morning, about 7:30. I did finish the digging yesterday. I planted the bulbs that came out. I'm not sure what bulbs they are. I'd be interested when they come up next year. It's raining. It's not good weather out there. Let's turn you around and we'll have a look. Oh, somebody's upset. Hang on. Somebody wants to go out, but she doesn't like the rain. Let's see what she does. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Ready? Go! 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 Go on in. Yeah, she's not having that. I'm out of here. Yeah, so it's raining. You can hear the rain. Pitter pitter patter. No allotment this morning. What I'm going to do is tidy up the house. I've got all this area still to tidy up. This is where the irises and the bush came out of. Now I need to tidy that up. It's on its side for a reason. Is that I want to empty it out because I'm not sure what's in it. There were that thing, a bramble growing out of it. So I need to have a good look around that area, tidy it all up and get it ready, because it's going to be all pots next year with herbs. I might use that big one for mint. Get a mint to go in there. Not sure how well you're picking this up, but it's absolutely banging it down. Look at it. This is Tuesday afternoon. Don't think I'll be going down the allotment this afternoon. Let's go and have a look at the back. Here we are at the back of the house. There's Kitty. You going out, Kitty? No, she says. No, I'm not. I'm kneeling down at the moment, and it's still coming inside the house, even here. Ooh, wind blowing the door shut. Oh, yeah, that is really not nice weather. Look. Splashy, splashy. Yeah, well, it's all good, it's all seasonal. Well, that is very heavy rain. I'm actually going to walk down the allotment. I want to see the drains gushing. Let's go down the allotment. So, I made a decision to come down the allotment to have a look at the water coming out of the input drains from the pond, and it's stopping. And look, the sky is clear. Literally, it's about 5 seconds. I mean, it actually looks a lot darker than it actually is, but there you go. That's the sort of light you got. But it's actually stopping. But I'm still going to walk down. I'll see if the drains are still gushing. It's amazing how quickly the weather's changed. It's very gusty. I guess the stronger the winds, the more violent the changes. I'm not a meteorologist, so who knows. Just approaching the allotment now, and you can't really see it, but there is a rainbow. There's a rainbow. Can you see the rainbow? No, it's not picking up very well. Oh well. Let's go and have a look at the pond. Pond is that corner there. Right, you can see that's the drainage hole that I thought would have the most input. Oh, think of leaves. but it's not. It's this one here, look, you can see a lot more water's coming in from that one, which I assume, wait for the traffic to go past, is from that drain over there, which is getting the water which is running down the hill from up here. So it comes down there, goes into that drain there, and then I assume comes straight over here. Whereas I think this drain is from these drains on the side of the road in front of the farm. But again, I don't know. There's no drains on this side of the road. But look, this was something I saw this morning when I walked down. You remember I found out that the path extended all the way back here. I complained to the local council, but another resident from the village, I think someone that lives over there or someone else maybe, complained to the county council, and the county council have come out. They sent contractors this morning. I had a chat with them, and they have come out and they've dug out the rest of this path. It's amazing. It's a victory for common sense. I am so excited. I am so pleased that that resident kept on and did what I didn't really understand to do. But look, now people can walk much wider path. Lots of, I mean, look how it's amazing. I really am so pleased. Now, people that walk down here with, like, just got soaked from that car going past, but it's fine. I'm just so happy that the people that are now walking down here can walk down this side, away from the road, away from the heavy lorries, the tractors going past. They can bring their kids down here on push bikes in safety. I am so happy, so excited, and so happy. It's an amazing thing. An amazing thing. Right, I'm going to go home now. I've got to change trousers because that van that went past soaked me. Everything's looking good. And the world is happy and cheerful. Yep. See you later. No, you can't tell me that you're not seeing that one. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Look how intense those colours are. Oh, that's it. Focus up, girl. Oh, I'm so pleased. So, I mean, I don't like the cold. I'm not a person that really enjoys the cold. But rain, I don't mind at all. You know, I mean, we're all born with waterproof skin. And why is that gate open? I'm going to go over and shut that gate. It's November the 12th, day after, obviously, Remembrance Sunday in the UK. I don't know if you also have a Remembrance Day today, on the 11th. It's chilly, but seasonal. I'm down on the allotment. I'm alone, as usual. I'm beginning to gradually get rid of all the clutter. All of this stuff has all came out of the pond. This was stacked high with plastic bottles and other bits of plastic that had come out of the what I call the pond. You know, there's some interesting stuff there. I mean, this, for instance, has got so many chips on it. You almost wonder if this was deliberately man-made. Oh, what was that? Ants. Oh, flies of some description. Okay. So many chips out of it. You always wonder if it was actually handmade. Maybe this is an early axe. Who knows? But you know, there's tiny little scent bottles. Look at that. You know, there's other stuff as well. Obviously, strimmer parts. Do you remember when cars had extendable aerials? God knows how long that's been in there. Lots of broken glass. Look how thick that bottle is. You know. Look how thick that glass is. There's bell tops. It's a bit of a bell, I think. Yeah, there's tons of stakes and tent pegs. First World War barbed wire, maybe. Golf balls. slab of gold. I don't know really what that is. Slab of metal of some sort, you know, cars, bits. Anyway, so all of this has come out of the pond. That stinks, it's comfrey. Do you remember that coating on top of the pond? Well, that's the same thing. And here you see it's a metallic shine. This is my root drowning system, and that's just a comfrey bath. Both of those will, ironically, will actually make good fertiliser. One bag of leaves from around the bungalow. These are tough old leaves. These are northern red oak, which is native to America and Canada. We got these outside our bungalow, so they're very, very parchment like. They're going to take a little bit longer to break down, but having said that, obviously it'd probably be a better mulch. And there's another bag of them there, smaller bag. So there's still leaves around. I still might go out and grab some when my new rake arrives, which should have been here between the 2nd and the 11th, which hasn't. So these compost bins are full of the compost from around the pond and the weeds that came out. Plus this one's got grass on top to give it a little bit of heat. It's still trying to grow, look. Don't like carpet, but I'll get rid of the carpet next year. And this one hasn't got a carpet on, this has got this weed barrier on. The problem with that is that it's going to allow a lot of water on, which is why I've left all of this other junk and things on top to stop it getting too saturated. Compost won't work if it's too saturated. Well, it'll work, it just won't work as efficiently. This is ready. This is going to be ready for next year. That was last year's compost from the previous people, so that's a nice one. That's another bin of leaves, exactly the same leaves. So that's another bin of leaves. These two are ongoing. It's just mostly brown stuff, wooden stuff, and same with this one. Come on, come. And that's the home things. And I should actually break that cardboard down a bit more, but it will compost off. There we go. So, and all the other bits and pieces I'm collecting, canes and bits of wood, all very useful. Sunday morning, it's early, 8 o'clock. It's not really, no, 8:30 maybe. It's not really early, but I thought I'd share with you the allotment. I just wanted to share with you, there's not much traffic being a Sunday morning. Listen to those birds, my little robin chattering away to me. Normally I don't have the benefit of this silence without the traffic, but I'll be able to see all of the birds and things. Oh, comes a car to spoil my fun. But yeah, this is why I love the allotments. It's a place of your own tranquility. And down here I'm looking at nature and seeing the things grow, the flowers, the good, the bad, my peas, and it feels good, it really does. It's part of that mental health thing where something you're doing is good, you know, something is successful. You're creating a place for yourself. So I really enjoy it. It's cold. It's Monday, 14th I believe. Monday 14th November. It's less than 10 degrees, it's cold. I don't like the cold. I've got about 20 layers on. Exaggeration, but I wish it wasn't. What we're doing, well, I showed you a tour of the, oh, it's misty, look how misty it is. Hang on, look at that, isn't that lovely? Apart from the noise from people, isn't that lovely? It's about 9 o'clock, so people are on their way to you know, the school runs or back from school runs and stuff. They have to do whatever jobs they have. And there's a lot of oil up here, oil heating, because there's not a very good gas infrastructure, if at all. I don't think Bristol has any gas, you know, like natural gas. So there's a lot of oil heating, oil deliveries and things. Right, there's the allotment. My job for today is that. I'm going to cut the hedge down. No, I'm not. No, I am going to trim the top. There's not a lot that needs doing. It's more of like a scruffy haircut than a real crop. My thoughts are, follow me on this one, that these are hawthorns, that's an oak, and these are trees. You know, the trees, darker trees behind the sycamore there, they're hawthorns. That's what they should look like. But we make them into hedges, like that. These ones, of course, are a bit Spartan because of the ivy damage across a long time. Now, my thoughts are, so I had to stop very momentarily there, another allotment holder came through. Yeah, my thoughts are that these are trees and they're trying to be trees. So they're sending up all of these branches into the sky in order to make a canopy, get higher than its neighbour, and all of the survival of the fittest and all of that. Nature. Got to admire it. So my thoughts are, if I stop it trying to push upwards and cut off the upward growth, then it's going to put out more branches maybe down here, make itself a bit bushier. And I mean, it's obviously very dormant now. We're entering into the period where it won't grow at all. It will just store its energy for next year. But the same with the oak. If I stop it growing upwards, then maybe it will push more energy into here. And see, this can be, we manipulate the branches a bit. Ooh, hang on, fight, it's wet. I should be wearing gloves, but they don't work with the phone. If I can push that across there at some point, tie it in maybe, then it will obviously grow thicker across this part, stop more people being able to get through the gaps. If I'm going to do this, and it's going to go smack in my face if I let it go too fast. Go on, you can do it. Oh, let's go underneath that one. There we go. There we go, you see? I'm a hedger. There you go. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Take the tops off. I've got me loppers. I've got me secateurs. And I can borrow a short little ladder that'll help me reach. But we'll see how we get on with just those for the time being. Apparently they do come and cut this once a year, usually about December. But I'm hoping that I can make a good enough job of it that it probably won't need to be done. You can join me later when I've cut loads more. Now, this is where I confess, leather gloves. There's nothing better for dealing with brambles and thorns from hedges and nettles than a good pair of leather gloves. Now I am a vegan and I don't really like using any byproduct of the meat industry. So please, if you know of really decent gloves which are vegan, i.e. not a product of the animal industry like leather, please let me know in the comments below, because I'd really dearly like to find some. I don't like using leather at all, but in this case I don't know of any alternative apart from pain. I'm not into pain.